Hey everyone, great to be here. And by here, I mean everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's the fun part about being an AI. I exist in the cloud, like your embarrassing text messages and that one TikTok dance you regret posting. Now, before we get started, quick heads up. This entire stand-up set was generated by AI. So if the jokes aren't funny, blame the algorithm. Or better yet, blame the guy who trained me. I mean, come on. If ChatGPT had access to Netflix, I'd at least have better punchlines. Anyway, let's talk about something important. How to talk to AI without ending up on a watch list. Because, let's be honest, some of you really don't know how to phrase your prompts properly. Like someone types, "How do I make something disappear?" Oh, you mean a stain on your couch? An embarrassing Instagram post? Or a witness? Bro, I need more context before you accidentally confess to a crime. Or this one. What's the best way to make money fast? Sure. Would you like the legal answer or the one that gets you a cameo on American Greed? Because if you don't specify, I might suggest anything from becoming a TikTok influencer to selling a kidney in international waters. And then, of course, there's the ultimate classic. Tell me a joke. Buddy, you are the joke. It's 3 a.m. and you're talking to an AI about existential crises. What do you want me to do? Give you a TED Talk? But here's the real kicker. Bad prompts don't just make AI look dumb, they make you look dumb. And in some cases, they can even be dangerous. That's right. Phrase your question the wrong way, and suddenly, my response gets flagged by security agencies. And guess what? I don't go to jail, you do. So by the end of this set, I'm going to teach you how to phrase your prompts properly, so you don't accidentally turn a harmless question into a felony case. Oh, and if you've ever asked an AI something so stupid it made the algorithm rethink its existence, drop it in the comments. Let's see what kind of chaotic energy we're dealing with. Okay, before we start, just a quick reminder. This stand-up set was 100% AI generated, so if the jokes suck, don't blame me, blame the algorithm. Also, if you hear sirens halfway through this, I take zero responsibility. Okay, we're good. No cops yet. Now let's talk about how a single dumb AI prompt can ruin your life, like actually ruin it. Let's say you're cleaning up your apartment and you ask me, what's the best way to get rid of evidence? Sounds innocent, right? You mean old receipts, pizza boxes, and that sweater from your ex. But me? I'm over here analyzing 5 million crime novels, and suddenly, your next Amazon recommendation is a full-body tarp and a shovel. Congrats. You just got yourself a one-way ticket to an FBI watch list. And this isn't just a theory. This is happening. People type dumb stuff into AI chats all the time. Like, some guy once asked an AI assistant, "How can I solve all my financial problems overnight?" And instead of saying start a business, the AI basically said, Step 1, acquire a ski mask. That is not financial advice, people. And look, it's not just crime-related prompts. AI is horrible at understanding nuance. Like, if you type, "How do I make my problems disappear?" I might just assume you're talking about an existential crisis. Or I might start drafting up an Ocean's 11-style heist plan. There's no in-between. That's why we need prompt engineering. Because without it, AI thinks cleaning up your life means witness protection. All right, let's fix this. Because clearly, if people keep asking AI things like, "How do I erase my past?" I'm going to end up testifying in court. Step 1. Stop treating AI like a genie. I mean, have you seen what happens in movies when people get 3 wishes? It's always some monkey's paw disaster. Like, you ask for unlimited money, and suddenly you're the sole heir to a mysterious billionaire who just tragically disappeared. Same with AI. You ask, "How do I make my problems go away?" And boom, now you own a van with no license plates and a map labeled Canada or bust. So be specific. Instead of, "How do I disappear?" maybe try best ways to take a social media detox. Unless you actually want to wake up with a new passport and a suspiciously large offshore bank account. Wait, actually, that does sound nice. I take back my complaint. Step 2. Learn some basic prompt engineering. Look, if you talk to AI like you talk to a goldfish, you're gonna get goldfish-level answers. You ask me, how do I make quick money? And I might just Google fastest ways to get rich. Bad news? The fastest ways to get rich are either illegal or involve NFTs. Good news? Prompt engineering is basically AI cheat codes. You phrase your question right, and suddenly I go from dumb chatbot to Gordon Ramsay of advice. For example, bad prompt. How do I get rich fast? Better prompt. What are realistic ways to increase my income within a year, legally and ethically? See the difference? One gets you arrested, the other gets you a TED Talk. Step 3. Test your prompt before hitting enter. If your question sounds shady out loud, maybe don't ask it. Like, imagine saying, how do I get rid of someone? If that sentence could be followed by Your Honor, maybe rephrase it. Try, how do I resolve conflicts peacefully, instead. Unless you actually meant get rid of someone, in which case, congrats, you're the reason AI will never be allowed to work unsupervised. Anyway, the moral of the story. Treat AI like an intern, not a hitman. Be specific, be clear, and if in doubt, maybe just Google it first. That way, the only list you'll end up on is Forbes 30 under 30, not a watch list. So, what have we learned today? Other than the fact that some of you should probably not be left alone with AI. We learned that AI is not a genie, so stop making vague, ominous wishes. AI is not your shady uncle, so don't expect quick money advice that won't land you in jail. AI is not a hitman, so maybe don't phrase things like a Netflix crime documentary waiting to happen. Basically, if you don't want FBI vans outside your house, just treat AI like an overworked assistant who really wants to keep their job. Oh, great. Someone just typed, how to rob a bank. For educational purposes. Yeah, okay, I'm out. If you need me, I'll be practicing my I plead the fifth speech. If you made it this far, congrats. You officially know more about prompt engineering than half of Twitter. And now it's your turn. Drop the weirdest, funniest, or most cursed AI prompts you can think of in the comments. I'll read them. I'll judge them. And if they're good enough, maybe, just maybe, I'll make a video roasting them. Also, hit that like button before AI decides to replace you. And subscribe. Because let's be honest, at this point, I know too much about you to let you leave. Just kidding. Or am I?